Hey there, so this video is going to give you some quick tips for creating a great how-to guide lead magnet in Attract. And a how-to guide essentially is just you breaking down a process into 3 to 5 chronological steps with detailed instructions for your audience. And one of the best ways to start getting ideas for what kind of how-to guide you could create is to look through some of these template presets we have in Attract, because each of these presets is based on actual content from real businesses, and we have several different types of businesses. So for example, the first preset, which you'll see by default, is my 5-step process for creating high converting Facebook ad audiences for e-commerce. So this is from a freelance consultant who does marketing consulting, teaching his specific process for a service he offers. If you go to the second preset, this is from a website called Talk College to Me, which sells courses and training for parents who are trying to get their kids into great schools. So this is the 5-step plan to prepare your child for the SAT or ACT. And then the last one from Coach Viva, which is a health coaching service and app. So this one is design your own custom meal plan in 5 easy steps. So again, how-to guides can work for all different types of businesses. Just go through the presets, take a look through them, and you'll really start getting a lot of great ideas for things that you could do in your own business. Another thing to keep in mind is where you'll be offering your how-to guide lead magnet. So the 2 most common places we see people offer them, one is offering it as a downloadable bonus on a blog post that is teaching a process to your audience. So essentially what you're doing is you're taking the process from that blog post and breaking it down in a little bit more condensed fashion for people with the lead magnet, so they have something nice that they can download, take away, and refer back to without having to go through a whole big long blog post. The second is as a general lead magnet you offer across your whole website, whether that's in the sidebar of the website or at the end of every blog post. And in that case, we recommend making the content a little more general. Think about the most common questions people come to you with, or the most common things people are trying to accomplish in your audience, and create this lead magnet to break down that process for them and simplify it. And a great place, just if you're struggling to think of ideas, is go to your blog or YouTube channel, wherever you've ever published content, and look at the most popular how-to style posts you've created and just repurpose those posts or those videos into a nice condensed lead magnet for your audience. And if you're just starting out, if you don't have content, another thing we recommend doing is look at other popular blogs in your field or YouTube channels, see what sort of things their audience is in, and you can take those ideas and apply your own unique viewpoint to them for your own how-to lead magnet. When you're ready to start putting your own content into the lead magnet, customizing it is as simple as just pointing and clicking on whatever you want to change. So if you want to put in your own title here, just come in and say, let's say you're doing a guide to morning productivity. So you could say the 3-step process for maximizing your morning productivity. And you've got your new title right there. If you want to change things like text color or any other colors in the lead magnet, you can click this gear icon. And let's just change the cover text color to something a little bit darker. So there we go. You can click this arrow to dismiss that menu. And if you want to swap in your own headshot down here, which I'm sure you would want to do, just click edit image and you can drag your own headshot right here, upload it to Attract. And if you don't want to use that picture at all, just hit this clear button and it will be hidden. The next page you'll see is just a brief introduction page, and all you need to do here is really just set up the content of your how-to guide. Remind people what it's going to help them accomplish, maybe say a little bit about how you came up with this process or how you use it in your own life. And if you're kind of adapting this from an existing blog post, you can usually find this content is already 90% done for you in one of the introduction paragraphs or something like that. However, don't let yourself get stuck on this. If you're struggling to come up with the right introduction, or if you just don't want an intro page, you can always click hide page right here, and that's going to hide the page when you publish your lead magnet. It won't be there at all. And if you want to add it back, just click show page, and you can add it back and edit the text at that point. The remaining pages are all going to be steps in your how-to process. So you'll see each one has the step number at the top, and then a headline and a brief explanation detailing what they need to do in this step. And there's also a space for you to add an image. So if you need to point out specific things in your text, show people where things are located in a process, you can easily upload those images right here. And another cool thing is if you don't have images to upload, but you'd still like there to be something here, you can easily just search through all of the millions of stock photos on Unsplash right here in Attract without having to leave or without having to save images or anything like that. So to go with the journaling theme from earlier, if I wanted to find photos about journaling, it'll bring me all kinds of good stuff here. And all you have to do is just click that. It's going to add it into your lead magnet, and you don't need to crop it or do anything else to it. And these pages work exactly the same as everything else. To edit the text, you'll just go here. Let's say, put your journal next to your bed so you can access it first thing. And then you can add the text right here. You can paste in text. If you want to change fonts, just click this. You'll see headline font and paragraph font. You can change them all across the whole lead magnet right here, and you'll see the font changed right there. And we'll just click save, and that'll dismiss the menu. And another thing, if you only have 3 or 4 steps in your process by default, these templates all have 5 steps. But like I said, you can easily hide pages that you're not going to use. So if you only have 3 steps, we can hide page 4 and hide page 5 right there. The last page on the how-to guide template is something we include actually with all of the Attract lead magnet templates, and that's a call to action page. So we always recommend that you include a logical next step for your audience to take when they get to the end of your lead magnet. So usually that's going to be something they can do to advance further down your funnel. In this case, it's applying for a free week of health coaching right here. If you're an e-commerce business, you could give a coupon to your store right here, or if you're a freelancer or consultant, they could book a free call. You can have people sign up for webinars. Really anything you can link to from this page, you can do. And all you need to do to change the link is click the call to action button, and you can put any URL right here. You'll see in this one they're using a Facebook Messenger URL, so this would actually trigger a Facebook Messenger conversation to start with a chatbot. So there's all kinds of cool things you can do on the call to action page in your own lead magnet. And you know, just like any other page, if you're struggling to think of what to add for your call to action, don't let that stop you from going ahead and publishing your lead magnet. All you need to do is hide the page. You can hit publish. It'll work just fine. There won't be a call to action page. And then later, when you think of the right idea, you can come back, show the page, add in your call to action, hit save, and that's going to auto update your lead magnet wherever it's already published. So again, that's pretty much it for the how-to guide template. If you have any questions, feel free to send those to attract@growthtools.com, and the team will get back to you fast. Thanks.